I'd like to show you a really useful tool, especially as you continue to make more and more specific objects coming in the future. It's the ruler tool. It's this tool right here, and I highly recommend you start using it. Make your life a lot easier. So I click on the ruler tool. There's the ruler. I'm going to bring it down. It's that red circle. I'm going to just pop it right there onto the corner of my cube. Then whatever I click on, that's what it's going to be giving me the measurements for. So right now what it's showing me is that my red square from this hashtag here to this hashtag here, that's that distance of the blue line, is 1 inch. And then here the same thing, hash to hash, blue, 1 inch. So so far it's perfectly lined up. And even here where it has the green, it's showing that it's 1/2 inch from there to there. And so that's half, same with that, which means it is perfectly centered, because if that's 1 and that's half, then the other half must be half as all. Where we were slightly off by trying to eyeball and line up these black things, not when you're using a ruler, because even, let's watch this. I'm going to have it so it's slightly off. So I'm going to turn off the ruler. This time I'm going to bring in the ruler, and I'm going to put it slightly off. How about right there? Okay. Now what it's showing me is the distance from further out, but what I want to see is this distance. I want to get this perfectly, this setback to disappear. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. All this does is change the measurements you're viewing. It doesn't change the measurements, just change the measurements you're viewing. We're off by 1/4 of an inch in the X and 1/4 of an inch in the Y directions. So all you have to do is click on it, go 0, click on this 1/4 inch, go 0, and automatically it brought the red right up to the edge, and it's perfectly lined up right now. How about we even take this a little bit further? What if we want to go ahead and remember we were trying to eyeball the black center with the black box and black box. I'm going to take this, bring it in, how about as close as I can? How about to there? Okay. And as I read this, it's showing me, and I can change the look. So I'm going to change click. And so what this is showing me right now, here's several different. So it's showing me from the outside edge to the dead center is 1/2 inch, which means that the other portion has to be 1/2 inch, because this is what is selected, is the cylinder. If I click on the box, then the box is what we were seeing before. So this cylinder, click. Right now we know, before we were trying to eyeball it and we were slightly off, not with the ruler. With the ruler, if we don't even like it, let's say I'm going to pull this slightly off right now, okay? And down a little, actually down a little, okay? Now it's showing me that it is 3/8 of an inch. Well, that should be half. So all I'm going to do is change it to half, 0.5, and look, it just shifted it for me. And this one here, I want it further up. Remember, we were slowly moving it and trying to eyeball it? The ruler will give you exact precision, 0.5. Ta-da! And now this red box and this cylinder are perfectly lined up. So highly recommend, start using the ruler. It'll be faster for you, and you're going to get tremendous precision in the objects that you're creating.